Sports presents Benning Bites with Damon Benning. Benning Bites with Damon Benning.
Another fantastic episode of Benning Bites. We were just talking yesterday on the show, and we may get into this a little bit today because I don't know what you fine folks think. Is it just me? Am I overly sensitive to? It seems like I should have asked Jacob Padilla because he's super measured and doesn't get excited, but he spends a lot of time on Twitter. It seems like over the last couple of months, we've seen athlete-on-athlete social media crime, right? It's like where we'll see other athletes get into it with other athletes on things over social media that I used to think was just exclusive to the NBA. But maybe it's not just an NBA thing now. And I kind of wonder, like, what is it? Is this thing of availability? Is it easy access because, Twitter or Instagram is so immediate? Is it because there's so much on the line? Is it because it's playoff time and fever runs high? Is it because we're so analytical and critical real time that athletes feel like they have to weigh in to like us talking heads? Or is this all in my mind just because of recency bias? It seems like the stakes have been up, the ante has been upped, and it is escalated at a fever pitch. We'll talk about that because I'm always curious to see, as part of like the general fan base, and I know fans are short for fanatic, and listen, sports fans can be petty. But do you draw the line or make a distinction over whether other athletes, given their respective sports, should be, have the right to be, shouldn't be because they play it? Can they be equally as petty? I don't know. But it has been highly entertaining. Or is it, come on, man, you should remove yourself. You know better. Be better than. Are you held to a different standard? I don't know. I do think it's interesting, though. Is that me? I don't know. Help me out. You give us a call, 888-638-4876. Is it a figment of my imagination? Do you appreciate it? Do you not like it? Should athletes be above the fray, or have they earned the right to enter the fray, even if it's at another athlete's expense? I watched Shady McCoy basically say Osai should know better. It's a dumb mistake, he called it. They worked too hard for what happened to happen with Patrick Mahomes and that penalty out of bounds. Is that fair? Is that foul? Should he not be able to hold somebody else accountable, or should he be able to understand? Because his main man Acho that was sitting right next to him was like, come on, man, you don't understand. He's been getting double teamed. He's frustrated. He had been playing well all game. Like, they just couldn't agree, and it's two former guys. Fair or foul? I don't know. I kind of like it. Kendrick Perkins has come under scrutiny. Kevin Durant has been mad at Shaq. Like, we see athletes. It's even trickling into baseball with guys like Fernando Tatis taking umbrage with guys like Curt Schilling. It didn't seem like we ever had things like that happen. Is it just me? Or is it just social media? Is it recency bias? I don't know. Like I said, don't miss Coffee and Cream. We'll talk about it and more with my main man, Andrew Rogers. He's at Andrew Rogers TV. I'm at Damon Benning. Whatever you want to come up. I'm on the prowl currently for Coach Rule and our sit-down in terms of why does Coach Rule apparently run to fires? He does not run away. He's a guy that prefers to run into the burning building. We'll get to that too. And that came from you, the listeners. So ask and ye shall receive. We'll knock it out one at a time. However you get us, make sure you Apple, Spotify, Google, get it downloaded, and make sure we are a part of your day. It is Benning Bites.